sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Denver Broncos and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Gotta remember, you gotta pay attention to these kickoffs.
Wilson going to come out throwing. Throw to the right here to Gordon. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with second and a couple. Now first carry from Melvin Gordon. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short. They'll try and throw forward with Wilson.
I'm there.
Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he's going to be taken down.
Are you serious?
Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Again to Williams, right. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
That's the fucking football. What the fuck?
It's knocked away and incomplete.
This game, the 9th that the Jags have played here in London. You might know that Shad Khan, he's the owner of both the Jaguars and Fulham in the English Premier League on the soccer side of things. And this is the 3rd of 3 London games the NFL will play this year. But there is one more game to come over on the continent. The Seahawks and Bucks from Germany. The first time a regular season game will be played there.
And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here.
The fucking verticals concept is way too effective.
Series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
I feel like I was there.
Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
We had a fucking pick, man. Ben got them off the field.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. From the pistol, they run with Gordon. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
The niggas right in front of him. That's his tickets.
Some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try and punch it in.
I'm walking, man. That's some bullshit. I fucking hate this game, man. This shit's terrible.
Melvin Gordon. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
And the defensive linemen, like, they don't turn around. The nigga's right there. He didn't even fucking try to grab him. All he had to do was fucking just put his arm out.
And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Play action. It's Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
It took me a minute to get him out.
Tackle made there by Caden Stearns. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down. The Jaguars have 1 and 6 now. And whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
Well, you know what they often say, winning breeds winning, but unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well because this is a club in desperate need of a spark out of somewhere. A big play on offense, turnover, takeaway on defense, something to get them pointed in the right direction. They need it quickly.
So after the incompletion on 1st,
Buffalo
now
6
2nd
and
and
0.
10.
Fucking Green Bay 6 and 1.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Man, what is going on? What is wrong with my shit?
Missed him, incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Again, it's Lawrence. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
That's ridiculous, man. That's an easy touchdown. I'm so sick of this bitch ass shit.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And when you're throwing the
Did everything I could to get him to fucking block me.
On this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown!
Dan Arnold, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but
I know that shit is.
So why go for that? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make points and the whole deal and get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons. Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, they can have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got
Take it to the house,
coming up
please.
next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mindset's cluttered the entire time they're away. And they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again. Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here...
Let me click on my lineman, man. You got fucking lucky. Ain't that shit.
And all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey this, what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Play action. Now Wilson.
He caught that. Man, he fucking caught that. Thank you, thank you. Had to be some bullshit, didn't it? Had to be some bullshit.
The flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there.
It's an RPO play action, my nigga.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete.
A partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Jaguar
Thank you.
pressure and a Jaguar sack. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And he's brought down. Can't do
scratcher there, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Oh, you got to get that football, Gardeck.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tyler Lockett, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision, he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it.
Fuck.
So a sack on a two-point try.
Fat-ass reject.
Touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage.
Get 390 out there, reject.
More 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
I thought we played that fucking well. Come on.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Play action. It's Wilson.
What?
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense...
This game sucks, dog. This game sucks, dog. This game is so poor. This is a bad game. I hate this shit, man. Fuck, man.
Now Gordon on first down.
Look at that shit. Look at that.
Yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I have faith that this game would be better.
From the shotgun, Wilson. This will be
Nigga, you have to jump that better. You're right there.
home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in.
But how did they just part like that for him, man?
Andrew Beck as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 2.
Them niggas bullshit each other down the field. I hate this game,
Not much
man.
time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play.
You got to hard cut that, man.
Find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh,
and with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Bitch ass game, man.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know
the play call, Coach.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown.
I don't remember how to put swag on 6, man. Just right now, man. We'll take it.
For that drive, a quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
It might have been the angle that he was at.
After the touchdown,
what the fuck just happened?
Now to kick this one away.
Is
God
damn it.
Mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
The way that nigga was angled, his back was low-key to the ball, and they got it to where you can't like react to the ball and shit, so it probably just froze him.
Wilson and the Broncos at their own 42. Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Right, get the ball. Get the ball.
All the way down inside the 35. 25 yards that time.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon.
So I'm next for sure. Oh, he's still going, for sure.
The 20 before he's brought down. 16 more on that one and another first down.
We know Melvin Gordon is very effective getting to the perimeter. And being a former University of Wisconsin Badger means you know how to run the ball inside and with power as well. I also like the fact that he's a weapon in the passing game. Had as many as 58 catches in a season. Throw it to him in space.
I think y'all could have got that.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line.
Come on now.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson.
Do that. Fuck.
Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the 1st down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it.
Are y'all serious, though? Come on.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Here's the sneak with Wilson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. Wilson on the keeper. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Thank you, y'all. Thank you. You didn't pitch up. But
Gordon can't break through against this defensive line, and the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but
you gotta stop it. They have to stop it. There ain't no fucking way.
now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Lawrence will throw. And Ingram holds it in. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
They harming nigga, man. That's all you gotta do.
27. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They give to Taylor out of the gun.
I'll be on the stick, man, and then that shit negates the little challenge.
Give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. And able to find Kirk complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there at 22.
And that pickup of the first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably...
Oh, no, he lost the football.
They gotta stop. They have to stop. Get the football.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and...
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
Keep going.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. They'll try the left side with Taylor. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's going to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brent, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Here's Lawrence. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. What
a
difference a week makes. 5 interceptions in their last game. Here we are, fourth quarter. He's played mistake-free football.
And I'm sure that we can look back on the past week and say, okay, he spent time in the film room and they worked on his mechanics. Sometimes it's just your team coaching staff believing in you, and you relax and play to your potential. He's doing that in this game.
Lay down.
And he'll get it inside the 35. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with the third down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Throwing now, Lawrence.
You got so fucking up. God damn it.
That one doesn't find its target, but he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
4th down.
We play that so well. Nice game. I lose like that. I lose like that. That's a terrible fucking play call, man.
Takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a
Nigga, that's
touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it,
I can't beat nobody, man. Be having a game in my hand every fucking game. Can't beat nobody, bro.
I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead.
This shit is sad. Make a 2-point conversion and we can fucking win.
And when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
2-point conversions, interceptions. That's my first pick.
Let's take it in at the goal line.
I'm to the outside, man.
As his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
It's comfort. Nigga, I'm broken.
Good except that final play on the pick 6, and now they've got to come right back out here, Charles, and try to pick up the pieces and get things going again.
I got to that.
It seems dire, doesn't it? But there is a silver lining, and it is hard to see so soon after that touchdown. But the game plan was definitely working. They were generating offense, had the ball beyond midfield, getting wins on each down against the defense. So they're moving it well. They just have to hang on to it.
As you said, though, probably tough to remember those good things on that last drive when it ended like it did. Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Back to throw. Lawrence. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence.
What the?
He catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back to throw. And he's got it. And he
What the fuck? What the fuck?
tackled down at the 1. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. He's back to throw.
Yeah.
And he's across for the touchdown.
I call game.
The game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect.
He ain't getting no shit. It's it over.
They grabbed that lead with almost no time
Fucking go.
for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific.
I fucked that up.
To end
That's
this
the wrong damn play.
There, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. after the touchdown. Cook now to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Let me run a little bit. Oh, I should have let his fat ass run. Hey, Juice, make me commissioner so in case this nigga wins, I could boot him out the league. Oh, shit.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Good fucking drive, y'all. Oh, my God.
Comes to an end.
Let's go, Trevor.
Last play, Charles,
Good game, Trevor.
Midfield, they needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far.
He threw that pick and almost blew it, but that was my fault.
Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Jacksonville, it's a rare win, just their second in these first 8 games.
And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for Denver, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10.
Yeah, I got to give it to my defense on that game. We shut the run game down, and that kind of altered the offense. We threw the offense off. Oh my God, that pick almost killed me. Let me find out that nigga finna be an X Factor off that pick too. $16 first downs, 17 first downs. Niggas was out there working. No turnovers, 1 turnover. That boy Trevor Lawrence. Okay. Congratulate the whole team, cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up, like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide them. Y'all on offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. Let me see, what am I upgrading on here? He's catching traffic, dude. No catching traffic, of course. I might be catching them off. Okay. Congratulate the whole team, cause when you riding like we riding with each other. squad got it. And we
What you waiting for? Are you ready? Okay, say no more. The show
If Forrest Buckner will have his X Factor active for the entire next game, who won't smoke?
so we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you since years.
I wish those for this game, goddammit. That's crazy. I've never seen that. Shit says locked in. I don't even think he got a sack.
I'm on the big screen. I took a big swing out of life. I'm doing big things in my life. I deserve 6 rings like I'm Mike.
Yeah, it's way better being a coach. I'll never be an owner again.
Was the nosebleeds. Now they captured the fashion from floor seats. I'm a whole king.
Way more.
She's a lotus and I'm the conductor of a magnum opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you are, we own it. Ooh, it's trouble in paradise. So let's parachute where the air's nice. And let's risk it all on the paradise. But she just wanna make sure her hair's nice. That's fair, right? I just fell in love with a prima donna. The 2023 Madonna. I mean, your honor, I was minding my business until she gave me complete nirvana. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a lotus and I'm the conductor of a magnum opus.
Who is this fake ass Kendrick rapping?
And wherever you are, we own it. Nobody really cares. Nobody really cares.
Man, wasn't there something that I wanted to do?
Let's go. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Said I'm coming for everything. You good, but to be great, you gotta have confidence. The next level was legend. You gotta have accomplishments. In any league, they considering me dominant. The wrong falls, you know the pit of defeat, bottomless. I was hungry way before I got your support. I hopped off the porch around the time that y'all got awards. Lyrical exercise, this what I call a sport. The 4th bar, brother, when I push the rock off the court. I got champion genetics. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. The chattermouths who talent don't average out. If your flow ain't nowhere near this caliber, that don't count. Competition get flattened out. Getting money like I went top 3 in the first round. My salary that amount. They want my style, but that ain't much to be flat about. I take it as a challenge when rappers calling my status out. One of the best, and they ain't my pedigree. You can have the rings, or we did an AI's legacy. I got champion genetics. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Just let the record show that I all. Matter of fact, I look back and through it all. I can remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. What's that to me? Don't give about a hater. Let them like the in my paper.
They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbilly. Q-Bone staying with the lick. Really became a boss many years back when I'm gone. Give me, pull your tears back. We put the bang and produce. You got no chance of hanging. They take the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border.
So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system, let's turn it up. Up, a little louder, turn it up. Up, a little louder, turn it up. We never turn it down, universal sound. When we move the pound, take a look around. When we touch the town, knock the way, stomping in my big black J's. Corny, get stuck in the maze. We never suffer fools, had enough of you. False friends and loose ends make me wanna boom.
Excuse me.
That we got another world tour, touching every shore. From Cali to Singapore.
Every day I'm seeing more. In the temple as we rock up tempo instrumentals. I saw my dream in a dream, then I woke up. Put the dream team together. Now we one time.
So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system, let's turn it up.
So that update should come out this Thursday or Friday, shouldn't it?
Up, a little louder, turn it up.
You know what though? That's just gonna be the first big roster update. They're not gonna do the first big patch until a couple more weeks.
Whenever I touchdown. Whenever I touchdown. Whenever I touchdown. Whenever I touchdown. I hope y'all can nest double E, cause I need your eyes on me. 'Cause once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can STOP. Can to make a scene like a movie, feeling big, keep it juicy before we start getting unruly. I've been hooping like a hoolie, keep it coolie before I stuff you in a locker like a bully. Like a bully. Put in the work, you can see my fingernail dirt. I'm the last one to leave, even when I come first. You might want it bad, but I'm sure when it works, I'ma do it 'cause I love it, I'ma love it till it hurts. What's the worst that can happen, Captain? I'm strapped in, no I'm not crazy, I'm just tapped in. Hungry like a fashion, I'm about that action, no slacking. Well I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, 'cause here come the pain. No one to call up for help, no one to blame but yourself. You should've known better, however you did it, so we had to come ring your bell. Like I need a award, wait until I score, make it rain till it pour. I'm a dog on fours, put in work like a chore till I'm underneath the floor, in the trenches like a war. If they wanna give them more, when I touchdown. Whenever I touchdown. Whenever I touchdown. Whenever I touchdown. Fourth down, 4 yards, put it all on the line. I am not worried cause it is our time. I hear the crowd in the
I ain't
background.
passing shit like Kobe, nigga.
For the hell of it, it's irrelevant. You lacking the intelligence to make it make sense. We gon' manifest whatever we can to get. That's a little money and a trophy and nothing they gon' respect. We don't care who the best, we don't worry who was next. We gon' put the boys to rest like a 10 feet of bed. I'm ahead of the rest like I came without a net. They gon' say it under breath, I'ma say it with my chest. I got it wrapped like a toga, put the whole team on my shoulders. Hold up, wake these boys up, call me Folger, soldier, flow feeling colder, some call it polar. You don't wanna box me, I'm feeling cocky, hair stocky, leave him floppy, face Nazi, talking all aki, think he big poppy, then I'll chop him down like karate. I see none of you here can stop me, it's obvious, you too sloppy, cheap copy, I'm Rocky, leave his eyes all glossy, but in the end zone is where you can spot when I touch down.
That shit's fucking hilarious.
Whenever I touchdown. Whenever I touchdown. Whenever I touchdown.
Hello, new world, all the boys and girls. I got some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lied. Whoa, yeah. Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi. Take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss. Take off the weird jewelry, I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top off. Take off them fabricate streams and the microwave memes, it's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo. Take off the Sandro pay, 5-day stay, take a quarter meal, hella follow. Take off the fuck flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad. Take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off decisions I lag. Take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic, that if I'm rich, I'm rare. Take off the should know, take off the doje, take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer off and what do you have? You ugly, you out of pocket.
Stay better than that. Stop looking right now. Shit is like, you know, kind of hard. Put that bitch in the microwave, good and soft. This shit fire.
The world in a panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run. The profits abandoned, the law take advantage, the market is crashing, the industry to sleep in the box while they making a mockery following us. This ain't monopoly, watching for love. This ain't monogamy, y'all getting jumping on what the hell is that? I gotta relax when I feel. All my descendants, they come in my sleep and say I am too real. I'm done with the sensitive, taking it personal, done with the black and the white, the wrong and the right. You hoping for change and miracles, I know the feelings that came with burials, cries. You ugly, you out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about us? You out of pocket. Who you think they carry out for us? Serving up a look, dancing in a drop. Hello to the big step, but never lose a count. Venting in the safe house, venting in the safe. Can I feel up my truth? I got nothing to lose. I got problems and pools. I can swim on my fate. Cameras moving whenever I'm moving. The family suing whatever I make. Murder is stacking. The president acting. The government taxing my funds in the bank. Homies ejecting the fence when I'm breaking. Look at my reaction. My pupils on skates. Hold up. Let's think about this for a second. Tell me what you would do for status. When you share your show, no credit. When you share your bro for leverage. What a hypocrite said. What community feel they the only ones relevant? What a hypocrite said. What community feel they the only ones relevant? You out of pocket, yeah, you out of pocket. You entertain the mediocre, need to stop it. You entertaining old friends when they toxic. What your life like? The gossip. What the is council culture, dog? Say what I want about you. I'm like overdog. I treat you like I'm Jigga. Watch I own it all. Oh, you worry about a critic? That ain't protocol.
I hate this K95 Kendrick song. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't realize I had a viewer. I'd have been doing something.
I can't see him.
Hey, we dog R. Kelly, but when we gonna get on Jay about Foxy Brown? You say he'd be what? Ain't no agent can sit in France. Yeah, we can. I don't remember who was on.
It's that hate, boy. Yeah, my day ones had to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came other way.
Should have said something.
Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other.
I needed one too.
It's the whole team.
That's what the fuck I meant to do.
Congratulate the whole team.
I had one trade to make. I could have did it too. Fuck.
Ain't no hiding. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide them. Yellow offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting.
You would think they would have put it back another week though, since they added a week.
Ring fingers looking ice. My day ones had to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came other way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no hiding. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no hiding. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this. Wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded if tell them they time is ticking. But we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off.
I looked at it to just okay, I made a move. I made a move so y'all know, and I'm not cheating.
Congratulate the whole team, cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no hiding this.
It kind of is, but it kind of ain't. You're not finna get that shit. You're not finna get the same offers in the trade block. No. Yes. Way better. Way fucking better. The trade block offers.
I started off that now I'm better. I get capital. I help my people to get cheddar. I do business. Look here, stay out my business. I'm so iceberg slimish, stainless, not a blemish. I should have been in prison. Don't boy remorse, no cases pinned. I got the rolling flooded, soaking wet, but ain't.
They offer you some ill shit here and there though. Like one of these niggas said they had offered them 3 first-round picks for somebody. They was like, nah. Hit the triangle. The niggas was like, well, we'll take 2 first. So you just gonna negate what we said just happened though.
work a plan now. Can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player mayor. What you talking that funky, about my face, wearing that monkey. Not that, that might give you life advice. Get some money.
If we do the trade finder, we definitely can't have if we do the trade finder, we definitely can't do any other trades. You said what? You talking about this league right here? I can't tell who's the home team. Nah. From the bracket that Ella posted, I don't know how he has it. To the spreadsheet. I just couldn't tell like which one was home or away. These games are 5-minute games. Accelerate the clock on 30.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose.
Even teams on injuries off.
Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Count on the rings.
3 random this nigga.
But they some liars to you. And they never sing, huh? But they always shoot.
I'm gonna pick my team.
And that's why I'm here with villain, cause I really get it. And I need all my honeys in blue. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got
I'm like, what the Niners?
you gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move.
Or TBC.
You gotta choose. Make a choice. I need 100 pack for my boys. Deep be hating and talking and hating. I bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man like I'm Peyton. I boost up my rating. You know how I play the toys. Pop out on any occasion, get standing ovations. They can't help it but rejoice. They all wanna follow me, cause I got my foot on the opposition neck and ain't no apology. 100 yards, you know I own all the property. Daddy's home, you know I own all the property. You gotta choose.
We call it something dealing with if they be in the tournament for the teams and shit. Some way to tie that in. Always for my great white. What's going on?
I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, on my own. Get my way up, get my go. If I touch it, then it's cold. I'm the best, and I got it, on my own. Get my way up, get my go. If I touch it, then it's cold. For the pack and they know I'm impressive. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking no from my boy heavy.
I for sure need a defensive playbook in certain situations. Oh, if I ain't press shit, the fuck? Don't just do that to me.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Cleveland Browns and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What do we do about teams that have the same point differential?
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Tampa. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
I'd rather a coin toss. Shit, you ain't gotta wait. How many people didn't tap it? This dude.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Here early on, it doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. On play action, it's Brady.
It didn't let me go up to it, man. That's the easy money. It didn't let me fucking go up to it. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man.
Into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but
That nigga talking about he had mental issues.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Bucs
Some of the
offense
time
set
lost
to
his
begin
line
their
on the
next
play.
possession. They begin with a run by Fournette. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A handoff, Fournette running left. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's good for a Buccaneer first to pick up of 12 yards.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
Brady now to throw. And Brate, the tight end's got it. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
And this one hauled in by
Concentration.
a loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
Yeah, back to the line of scrimmage, all right.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he'll work it across midfield inside.
They don't have stumble recovery on here anymore.
That's good for a Buccaneer.
They just do what they do.
Of 12 yards.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. Again, it's Brady.
Stupid shit. That's my fault.
Team, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. We don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Here's Watson. And he fires it. Intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. They find some open field here.
Thank you. Fuck.
And it's a pick 6.
He almost blew it.
A tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick 6, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
So after the INT, it's Brady. It's complete. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Come on.
Taken in at the 3. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Browns drive about to get started. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Watson.
Hey.
And it's intercepted.
Make the block better.
Junior.
Hey, hot white fire, boy.
Pick 6. He brings it back to the house for the defense.
I'm still lying too.
It was dangerous. Not only was it intercepted, CD, but they return it for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he read that the entire way. He was reacting before other players had a chance to react themselves. Had the determination to say, this just won't be a pick. It's going to be 6 points as he takes it the other way to the end zone.
Brady's going to look to throw.
You got to throw a high pass, man. I'm still not good at throwing the high passes.
After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
I might focus on this. Josh Allen killed it.
Turnover, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping the 2-point attempt.
I'm winning my game right now.
The Browns drive about to get started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers.
Ready? Come on. Come on, make that fucking tackle. You have to make that tackle, bro. You ain't no bitch.
Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Under a minute to go. Clock running and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. 2nd down, here's Chubb again. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
You trying to get hooked?
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Watson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play. The person to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And after that completion, you can understand why
that's the coverage y'all was supposed to run to stop that.
Emphasizing
You played
speed
too
on
deep.
defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And not a whole lot of
fucking yard too many,
on the
man.
first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Reigns non-existent in this first half as it's stopping behind the line. Another example right there how this defense really was winning the entire game with the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, if you bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
On 4th down, Watson.
No, I said the queen can't play that poorly. Oh my God, come on. Fuck.
And that'll keep the drive alive. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off the quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature.
You have to catch that. He hit the ball. He's supposed to knock that the fuck out. Come on now. That was a great play.
Watson to Njoku there for the Cleveland first.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
I definitely tied with Pongo before.
Handoff up the middle, Hunt.
Look at this goofy ass shit. This
Just
game
what you
is
want
so
on a
bad.
first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll run again with Hunt.
Ready for that.
And he'll be brought
Don't have to
down
put
here
it
at
better.
the 3-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now it's Watson. And he will not throw it away. He goes out.
They let him throw that into the ground?
So that's a sack.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Hunt will try going up
Good
the middle.
play. What the fuck? They just parted like the Red fucking City.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
The fuck out of here with that shit, man.
Touchdown run.
This nigga had 5 yards on both sides of
The
him.
lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing, because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 2. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Brady going to throw.
And go get to it, man.
Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a great return.
Fucking go get to it. Fuck. I went to it.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring.
I'm on that shit. Oh my fucking God. That's a back shoulder catch to me.
But it's incomplete.
But these are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside
fucking
field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick if indeed they end up trying one.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. That's complete.
How does he hold on to that, man?
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
I think y'all got this.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll give to Hunt here on the outside.
Ready? Y'all let him get to New York.
To him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
I can't hear you, Dre.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Watson swings this out for Hunt. Yeah, the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. To throw is Watson. Under pressure now, and he's going to go
Thank you,
down.
thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, fucking thank you. Shit.
First half in the
Cover
books.
sack, baby.
You're
Let's go.
watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second half straight ahead from Raymond James Stadium. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. So for the call, let's get back over to Tampa and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Try to hit that football.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, in the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the line could play a little bit better.
It's inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
There's no way you don't get deep enough, my dude. Like, what's up, man?
Right after a turnover,
He went back into a back pedal.
A little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they
But, like,
did
you were
there.
faced up. You saw the nigga running right there, so it wouldn't be no reason for you to go back into a back pedal.
They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
But if it was a play where I didn't want that nigga to run straight back, he wouldn't have went back into the back pedal. I hate this shit.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Man, that sucks. I have to make my
Bucs
2-point
offense set to
conversions.
begin their next possession. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive
switch
on
ball
the other
hands.
side.
I
So
switch.
now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Fournette once more on second down. And he's got room.
Oh, I
And
fucked that
getting
up.
this
That's got to be a
just
touchdown,
shy of
man.
midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple. Running left, it's Fournette.
Man, you got to get through that.
At the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive
Shit,
continues.
Chris in
It's a
there.
first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Brady.
He didn't throw it when I fucking threw it, man. I threw that shit immediately. He had such a pocket. I hate that shit, man. And it's almost like I can depend on the quarterback not throwing the ball like immediately when you try to do a fucking quick throw. Shit sucks. Like there was no reason for him to back up.
On fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb.
I mean, we had good defense on it. Shit, y'all.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
On 3rd and hit behind.
Your last boy.
Lost the football. It's loose. And the Buccaneers have it.
You were dog for that.
Two-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that, because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, roads closed.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette.
I shouldn't have had to block him 76.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so
block
no
these niggas
surprise at all
myself.
they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Second down, back to Fournette. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's Brady to throw. The left side completion to Jones. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And until that point, we haven't seen Julio Jones. That's hard to believe here this late in the game.
And no one more frustrated than Julio Jones, because receivers feed off of catches. That's their fuel, and that's also their affirmation. He hasn't been getting much of that in this game.
How would that work?
Losing, and he wants to have a better effect on the game.
Just the first connection, Ryan to Jones there. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Oh, shit. For real?
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Again, they'll throw with Brady. That's caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
On this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route
I
running.
confused myself
Because
thinking about that
it's one thing to
earlier.
have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
Brady will look to throw for it. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
So what are the options? Reseed or just go by the bracket?
Had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Browns drive about to get started. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
I mean, that's not a first.
That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You tripping.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb. Levante David in on the tackle.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
I do too, because one of mine is fucked up. But I gotta buy another one. Because the 2 I got now are basically fucking burnt out. I control this be good. On that shit, man. It really won't be good to it.
And able to get this one across the 45
I was over there in fucking mud or something.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb.
Football.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Watson now to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt.
Just so fucking strip the ball.
Get this down to about the 37.
And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute mark.
Some of fucking games are wrong with everything, man.
The crowd getting into
Online,
it as we come up
using
on a big
games.
3rd down. Watson. This taken in by
Get the football.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 14. Able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, in a tight 1-point game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
I think it's good.
They go up the middle with Chung. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The cornerback, it's Logan Ryan who brings him down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And again, it's Chung. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now it's Watson.
Get the football, get the football.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Nigga, no, I don't kick field goals and shit. Let me get to play different.
Snap it to Watson.
Thank you.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
You got to take that to the house, big dog.
And the Buccaneers are right back in this football game. And my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Now Brady. Able to find Jones. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A few better down a score in the 4th quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10. They'll look to throw.
I messed up his. I fucked it. I thought he ran a different route. I fucked that up. God damn it.
And he's able to take this one.
I was super blue, man. I thought he ran the end route, man.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he
oh my God. We were ready.
Quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times.
It's beyond
Man, shut that fucking shit up. The fuck out of here. The fuck, man.
Experience or less talent, but a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
If you told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go.
And how about this finish? Able to take a knee, run out the clock, and close this game out by 1 point. You talk about how many coaches we talked to?
Man.
To say, all I want to do is win by 1 point. That got tested in this one.
Yep, and that cliche rings true. A single penny separates this one.
I could even throw a more competitive ball, but I threw it off.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. Well, Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number might as well be in neon because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it. That many turnovers, they really played themselves out of this game. Too careless with the football too many times. That cost them the victory.
I gotta pull that game out. Fuck. And I gotta make my 2-point conversions. 5 interceptions. You got, look at these. Like, come on. You're not supposed to lose this game, man. Fucking Tom Brady blew it.
My God, oh God, this is on a God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes, better. Why these